Welcome teachers to Moscow Madness. In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can create a Google Classroom and how you can change some settings that might be beneficial to you. The first thing you want to do is go to google.com and be sure to log in using your credentials. From there, you can use the waffle or you can type in classroom.google.com. And if you already have classes, they will be here. But most likely, if you're new to Google Classroom, you may not have anything in this window. You want to click this plus sign at the very top to create a new class. And you're going to scroll down and select Create Class. Name your class whatever it is you would like. The rest of the information is not necessary, but you could put it if you'd like to. Click Create, and it will populate your class into this window. When it first pops up, you're now in your stream. And there are several things that you can do with regards to controlling this class. You want to come over to the gear that is in the upper right-hand corner and click that, which is going to open some settings. You could easily change the description and the name of the class here. And if you scroll down, you have some general settings. Your class code will be what you could display for your students to join. We'll talk in another episode about how students can join your class. Your stream is where you can post assignments, and actually, let me backtrack, not assignments, but you could post some announcements. You could encourage some collaboration and so forth. So what you need to do is you need to change this to only teachers can post or comment if you don't want the students to comment or post at all. If you want students to comment on anything you post, that would be the second choice. And then the students can post or comment allows them full freedom. So that is totally up to you and what you want to do with your students. The next setting you have is the classwork on the stream. Right now, it's going to show condensed notifications. I can expand that so that it shows all attachments and details for every assignment I post right there in the stream where those students land. But I personally like to hide all of those notifications and have my students go over to their classwork tab. So I usually click on Hide Notifications. There's no real reason for them to see deleted items, so I leave that one turned off. And then I do like the Guardian summaries turned on. Once students join your classroom, you can actually invite their parents from the People tab, and we'll also create a new video on how to do that. You can choose to generate a Meet link or not. If you're going to use Meet and generate this link, you will click here. It will create a code or a link specific to your classroom. And right now it's toggled so that my students, when they log into the classroom, can see that link, click it, and get into Meet. If you don't want the students to see the link, be sure to click here and toggle that setting off. The next and last category is grading. Right now, my grading is turned off, and that is because in my district, we use an entirely different grading platform. So if you would like to include grading so that students can see their overall grade for all the assignments they have completed in your Google Classroom, you will need to turn this on by clicking and toggling this little button. After you do so, you can then go in and change how the grades are calculated, whether it's by a weighted category or total points, and you can come down here to add categories. Be sure at the very end that you come up to the top and click on Save, or your settings will go away. So this is how you can create a Google Classroom as well as change some settings that you have.